just a regular class, y'all. It's okay. All right, we got the first one in. Oh man, I wish that wasn't so close to the front. No, I gotta change this layout. Which are you likely to feel more doubtful about? Show of hands who selected A. Oh, thank God. All right. Next one. When is it more important to be truthful? When, oh, when? Is it when you're writing a fictional short story or when you're under oath and the judge and the jury is looking at you? All right, let's speed through this. And that's time. Show of hands for A. B. Good. Let's read carefully, please. I don't want to say this is a little bit obvious. Which is more plentiful on earth? Which is more plentiful on earth? Anybody have any questions to clarify? Yes? Yes. Thank you. Great clarifying question. Which is more, not that rare. I would hope there'd be more water than gold, but I can't tell you. That's what I'm asking y'all. I'm asking y'all. Y'all asking me. All right. Show of hands A, gold. Show of hands B. Y'all, there is more water on Earth than there is gold. Oh, sorry. 72% is right. That's my mistake. So answer is water. Answer is water. Answer is water. All right. Why might someone give a tearful goodbye? Is this a Socrative? Yes. Huh? It's a grade if and when I choose. All right, that's time. Go ahead. Show of hands for A. B. Good. There we go. Why might someone be gleeful? Focus on the gleeful part. Glee. Hold on. Let's everybody submit first. Last two people, let's go. We're not talking, we're not done yet, y'all. All right, show of hands for A. B. All right. Heard some good news. Glee is happy, it's joy, fun. Glee is good. All right, so today, what we're focusing on, this should help you out for our Unit 1 test tomorrow. Unit 1 test tomorrow. Don't worry, I think you guys are adequately prepared. But we need to get through this so you guys can be ready for the Unit 1 test tomorrow. So the learning objective, first one, analyze relationship between words and or clauses, specifically for clarifying words that you guys have never encountered before. Second one is connotations and denotations. I think we should go through that one or two good couple times. I think you guys will be ready to go. All right. So look at these words here, real quick. If anyone feels they could adequately pronounce, spell, use all these words, raise your hand. It's not to shame you, just to make a point. All right, let's see if we can knock out one of these. Rista, which one? Brainstorming. Let's get something a little more, yeah? Rubric. We're not knocking out the big ones yet. Enigma. I like enigma. There. Irony. Good. Let's knock out some of the big ones. Kelani. Where's that one? Close. Assonance. Yeah. Paradox. Good. Esther. Reflection. Another one. Motif. Shane. Phonological. Good. Lydia. Ruth, sorry. Which one? I don't see that one. Nemesis. Is there a nemesis in there? Good. All right, so we're gonna move on. Point is, how can we use the differences in word connotations even when they have similar literal meanings? Also, how can we use strategy to understand words that we may not have encountered before? Y'all, so when we come across a word we've never seen before, are we just gonna call the police? Just gonna close the book and give up? We're gonna call her mom, be like, Mom, what are they trying to? Are we gonna write an email to the author, be like, Author, why would you do this to me? Nope, we're gonna use strategies. So let's get into some of those. Y'all are gonna run across words until you're gray in the face. So you might as well learn how to figure them out without having to go to the dictionary. We're gonna have to use our brains to figure them out. All right, so let's go over some clues, unlocking word meanings. All right, so let's begin writing. Context clues, new page. So first and most importantly, you get into a new word. You don't have time to look it up. You're enjoying a good book. You don't have a dictionary nearby. We're going to use context clues. It's a bit dark in here. Do we need to turn the light back on? Okay, let's just make this part quick. So just write down what I say. No, you don't have to write the whole thing. So context clues, they provide hints within a sentence. Yeah. Yes, go ahead. Context clues, they provide hints in the sentence around the word. That's all I want. Context clues, they provide hints around the word. This is not an open note test tomorrow. And please keep the questions until I'm finished with the presentation. Can you repeat it? Context clues, they provide hints around the word. Or you can put hints around the word in a sentence. So you're looking for hints and clues. All right. Clue number one, definition. Just write definition. Or number one, definition. This is a description clue. Definition, DEFINITION. So the definition is the exact meaning of a word. Definition is the exact meaning of a word. So they just tell you outright. That's the first clue. All right. Type 2 is examples. Number 2, they just use examples. An example is just an illustration of the meaning of the word. So examples just show you an illustration. You act it out just to show what the word means. So example 2 is an illustration right here. Got that one? We're not writing this verbatim. It's too much writing. So let's go ahead and summarize it. So example 2 is just an illustration. All right. 3, synonym. Does anyone know what a synonym is? Yes. Yes, just another word that means the same thing. So example 3. What's that? Example 3 is a synonym. So a synonym is a word that means something same or alike. Nope, you can just write synonym. The clue is synonym whenever you find a word that is similar or alike. All right, let's look at this example here. Flooded with spotlights, the focus of all attention, the new Miss America began her year-long reign. Flooded with spotlights, the focus of all attention, the new Miss America began her year-long reign. Here's another one. The mountain pass was a tortuous, winding, and twisting like a snake. And like would be the operative word here, whenever you're looking at synonyms, like or as. Type 4, 1 second. Type 4 is antonym, so that's the opposite of synonym. Can anybody let me know what antonym means? Dea? Yes, words that are opposite. So sometimes you'll find the opposite contrast of the word to find out what it means. So contrast clues help clarify meaning of an unfamiliar word by highlighting its difference. So this part right here, first sentence and stop at difference right here. They help clarify meaning of an unfamiliar word by highlighting its difference. Contrast clues. It helps clarify meaning by the meaning of an unfamiliar word by highlighting its difference. So they put an opposite context around the word. So we can look at this example here. He was a lively conversationalist, but she was reserved and taciturn. He was a lively conversationalist, but she was reserved and taciturn. So based on the context of the sentence, what do we think taciturn means? Even though you may not have heard it before. Yeah. Yeah, quiet. Type 5, mood/tone. All right. So you just check the emotional atmosphere of the sentence. Sometimes you can figure out what the word means by the emotional atmosphere of the sentence. How does the sentence feel? Mood or tone, consider what the emotional atmosphere, right here, if you don't know how to spell it, overall emotional atmosphere of the sentence. What does it feel like from that you can usually infer its meaning. Yeah. What was which one? Type 4. Does anybody have type 4? Antonym. So the opposite word. All right, so type 5, you're checking how the sentence feels. That can clue you in. 6, experience. Basically, what is this? How much do you know? So lean on your own understanding first. So utilizing your personal experiences can help aid in vocabulary. So ask yourself what you know. So for experience, ask yourself what you already know. Work with what you got. So experience clue, ask yourself what you already know, or reference your own knowledge. Repeat that again. All right. Type 7. Analyze the structure of the word, or you could put word analysis. Type 7. Analyze the structure of the word. Next thing I want you to put, break down words into their parts or their components, which is prefix, root, and suffix. Make sure we're all writing, please. It's a good practice. All right, make sure we can break down words into their components, break down the word into prefix, if you can, roots and suffixes. Sometimes that can tell you a lot about what the word might mean. Anybody need a repeat? Yes, so break down word into their components, prefix, root, and suffix. Those are the three major parts of any word. Some of them have all three, some of them have two, some of them only have the root. All right, moving on. We don't have to write this down. Sometimes we can analyze the word. So for example, incredible, we can break this down into three parts. What is the first part that we can break down? In, and the second part, cred, and the last part. All right, so those are three words. In means not, cred means to believe, and able means the ability to. All right, let's move on. Type 8, inference. I believe everybody in this classroom mastered inference in IXL already. So what is the inference? That's an educated guess. Sometimes you're just going to guess. Sometimes you're going to have to guess based on what you already know. Or simply think critically about the word. Employ critical thinking. So make an educated guess or employ critical thinking. So type 8, inferences, educated guessing, or you're using your critical thinking skills. Looks like we got it. Last one, cause and effect. Author explains the word by providing a reason. Or you could put author provides context by giving an outcome, an action, and an outcome to explain the word. So cause and effect. Author provides context by giving an action and an outcome to help contextualize the word. Author provides context by giving an action and an outcome related to a word. All right. All right, here's an example. She wanted to impress all her dinner guests with the food she served, so she carefully studied the necessary culinary arts. She wanted to impress all her dinner guests with the food she served, so she carefully studied the necessary culinary arts. What do we think culinary means? The culinary arts, based on the sentence. Cooking, but not just any type of cooking. What type of cooking? Not cake. Culinary arts, not just regular food. What kind of food? Like 5-star food, very highbrow food. Good. All right. Let's switch over to this next one. Connotation and denotation. Go ahead, write that down for me real quick. Almost there, y'all. Connotation and denotation. All right, real quick, read this. Real quick, which apartment would you rather live in? Go ahead, read option A and read option B. All right, real quick, show of hands, who would prefer to live in apartment A? Apartment B. Why? Because it's cozy. It sounds better. Yeah, it sounds better. All right, now we're going to distinguish between connotations of words with similar denotations today. So you're basically choosing the right word for the situation. All right? Denotation is the easy one. It just means dictionary definition. Easy one. What is the denotation of a word? Dictionary definition. That's it. Good morning. That's all you got to remember. Whenever I ask you for the denotation, I want you to go to the dictionary. Now, connotation, that's the feeling of the word. Connotation, the feelings and ideas associated with the word. So multiple words can fit the situation. Some words are kind, some words are neutral, some words are kind of mean, even though they all mean similar things. That's connotation. So when people say choose your words wisely, that's a literal advice there. Can I move on? Dennis, we're not on our laptops yet. Thank you, though. All right. And 3. All right. Words can be, and just put down the symbol. You gotta write it down. Words can be plus sign, negative sign, plus/negative sign. Words can be positive, negative, neutral. All right. Now let's think about this one here. Being on the track team has made Alan slender and lean. What are the positive words here? What are the words that are positive? Yes. Slender and lean. Good. What are the neutral words in the second sentence? Being on the track team made Alan thin. Yes, there. Just thin. And being on the track team has made Alan skinny and scrawny. Rista? Now, do all these words mean the same thing basically? Yes. But it depends if you're trying to uplift somebody or trying to be shady. You will choose. You will choose your words wisely. Lazy. How do we feel about the word lazy? Negative or positive? Bright. Fake. Strength. All right, so we got it. Denotation, connotation. Words mean similar things, but they have different ways of making you feel. All right, so look at these two. I noticed the sign in the window. I spied the sign in the window. Notice means you just happen to run across it. Spying means you're hiding in the bushes somewhere, trying to figure out something. You're scoping out the scene. Two different feelings here. All right, let's check this out. Eats. Which one of these have a neutral tone? Anybody? Around eats. Which one of these similar denotations have a neutral tone? Shane. Snacks. Which one has a negative tone? Rista. Devour. Like, geez, slow down and have some table manners. Which one of these have positive feeling? Esther. Dines. Yes, we eat like kings around here. All right, so when you devour, you're just gobbling it up. You don't care who sees you eating like that in public. All right, cry. Which one of these is neutral? Something neutral. Yes, Daisy. What was that? Sniffle. Yeah, he just got a little. All right, a little. All right. Which one is negative? Yes, sir. Tear up. Is that negative? No. Robel. Why? Yes, ball. Yes. Nobody wants to see you balling. It's too much. It's too much. All right, scare. Can I get something neutral here? Neutral, Dennis. Startle. Yeah. My goodness. All right. All right. Which one is negative? Yes. Terrifying. Yeah. And which one is positive? Wait. And which one is positive? Uh, there's no positivity around being scared, right? Yeah. So I feel like we could either have negative or neutral around here. Yeah. Maybe. All right. So when reading, look at word choice to fully unpack the writer's meaning. They usually mean to be neutral, positive, or negative. Let's practice that out real quick. All right, let's do a quick group jam. All right. Let's do this for a couple minutes. I think we're out of time already. Select the word that means to do something special, to honor and remember. So firstly, you're looking for a word that may be unfamiliar to you that could possibly mean to do something special To honor and remember. I'll read this real quick. The Chinese festival of Qingming takes place on the 15th day after the spring equinox. On this day, people burn paper, spirit money, and models of houses and cars to commemorate the dead. Their hope is to make their departed relatives more comfortable in the spirit world. Which one of these means to honor and remember? To honor and remember. Mm-hmm. Remember, we're going to the words that are unfamiliar, so maybe 2 or 3 words in here that you're not familiar with. But the one, yes, commemorate. Say commemorate. Commemorate. All right, is this what we're selecting? Commemorate it is. All right, select the word that means emphasize. Emphasize. Bonus points if you can also pronounce it. Yes. We're on the way. We're on the way. Yes, Esther? Attenuate. We're on our way. Accentuate. Yes, sir. Hmm? You can't look up the pronunciation of a word. Huh? But you have to pronounce it though. Not out loud. He didn't do it that quick. But phonetically, yes, you can look it up. You're right. All right. The basic framework or system of public works. Select the word that means the basic framework or system of public works. System, framework. All right, looks like we got this one. Can anyone pronounce that for me, please? Tang? Close. So close. Isaac. Infrastructure, thank you. All right, let's jump over real quick. And we're going to check out some connotation and denotation. All right. Which can be done to a house. Both of these things have similar denotations for sure. You're supposed to finish nicer than how you started. But can you groom a house? Do you wash its hair, lather and conditioner? Give it a mani-pedi? All right, I think we got that one. Which word suggests a pleasant scent, a smell, or fragrance? All right. Which causes more discomfort? Something excruciating or something painful? Can we answer that quietly, please, Dennis? Thank you so much. Painful or excruciating, y'all? Painful is stubbing your toe on the couch. Excruciating is childbirth. Different, huh? Yeah, you need some painkillers for excruciating. Which word is more likely to suggest that a comment is clever, precise, or pithy? Which word? Shh. Which word is more likely to suggest that a comment is clever, precise, or pithy? Same level. Last one. Which is based upon less evidence? Which is based upon less evidence? Y'all, this is how we learn new words. This is how we learn new words. It's all right.